Hello and welcome to another Kickstarter unboxing video. This is the second one in the space of a week. The last one was Crimson Company. This one is one that I've been waiting for a very long time. It is this meaty bastard. That is Etherfields by Awaken Realms. Look at the size of that. Seriously. Oh, absolutely huge. And this isn't even all of it. It's actually shipping in two different waves. The core box and a few of the stretch goals are coming now, and then a few more of the stretch goals and add-ons and stuff are coming in a second wave. I could have elected to have them sent all at once, but I decided, I'll take whatever. I'll take whatever now, and then I'll get the rest later on. Because I wanted to experience it as soon as possible. I backed this in July of 2019, so I've been waiting quite a while for it. It was meant to be coming out in March of this year, but just very delays, and COVID stuff has just pushed everything back. But it's finally here, and like I say, it is absolutely huge. But first, before I get into that, I actually want to take a look at something else. This was in the top of the box. I don't know what this is. So I want to have a look at this first. It looks like some kind of sci-fi thing. I have no idea what this is. I don't know if it's kind of like an extra bonus or if it is actually part of this box and they just put it in like this sci-fi looking box for some reason. So we'll take a look and see what this is. Yeah, it is ISS Vanguard. Is there anything else in that box? There's an envelope. There's a couple of things. I think that's everything. Oh, it's not quite everything. So even though that box is like really huge, we've still got additional stuff. So we've got an ISS Vanguard like dog tag thing. I can get that out. Like I said, I don't even know what this ISS Vanguard thing is, but it's quite a nice little dog tag thing. So that's that. There are a couple Etherfields things there, which I'm going to look at in a second, but we've got this book, ISS Vanguard book, and I don't know what this is. Oh, ISS Vanguard is a major upcoming board game from Awaken Realms. It will take you on an amazing adventure through the stars, recreating the feeling of wonder and discovery we all remember from classic sci-fi books and shows. So this is basically just a preview. Oh, it's like a graphic novel. And okay, so this is essentially an art book for a game that hasn't even come out yet. Little graphic novel sections and stuff about characters. So, to get like a decently bound book for like a completely separate game is like a nice little bonus. So what have we got? Welcome to Etherfields. This is just a little thing telling you what's coming in the first wave. So these particular stretch goals are coming in the first wave. And I'm not entirely sure if these are coming in first wave or not. I don't know. But that is what's coming in the second wave. A bunch of stuff. I'm not sure when that's actually coming. I haven't got a clue. We've also got this envelope which says open here. And it's just like a thank you letter. got that on the back and that on the front. If you want to pause that and read it, I'm not going to read that entire thing out. But you can pause and read that if you want. It's just like thank you letter and just saying like what's inside and stuff like that. So yeah, so despite this box being absolutely massive, it is still not all here still. So we're going to try and take this cellophane off. That is a bit thicker than I thought it would be, this cellophane, but bear with me. Okay, so this is a look at the box without cellophane. Huge thing, really nice artwork, as you can see, and I'm not going to hold this up for too long because it is really heavy. And you can see all the stuff on the back. Basically tells you the contents and just a little bit about the game. So let's take this lid off. If it'll come off, yep. The box is so big it's taken like a year to take the lid off. So yeah, just blank inside the box. Oh, I'm just whacking everything. So we have the manual, which is in a 12-inch format for some reason, I don't know why. Rule summary on the back. I should point out this is a co-op game that we played for I think like 1 to 4 players, I believe. I always back games on Kickstarter that can be solo played, just in case I can't get anyone around. Big list of components. Jesus Christ! You can see like the scope of this game, and yeah, just setup and instructions, and I'm not going to show you everything, but you kind of get the picture. It just telling you how to play the game, which is probably quite complicated, to be honest. So we have secret scripts. I don't quite know what that is. Each time the game asks you to resolve S, X, Y, Z, find and resolve the corresponding script. So it's just like additional game rules, I think. Just random things that can happen. It's just a big book of these. There's rather a lot of them. There, in fact, judging from the back cover, there's 1,232. So that's quite expansive. Next we have just some card sleeves. There, to put some cards in, because there are going to be a lot of cards in this. Now we've got the game board. Now how do I open this? Right. This is even bigger than the Crimson Company one, I think. Oh, oh dear. So that is your game board. That is rather large. That is very large. So again, like it is about the same size as the one from Crimson Company, actually. So you will need like a rather large table to put that on. And I don't think that that's kind of like the entire playing area as well. I think you have like extra components as well to put other stuff in. So these look like all the cardboard game pieces. These, I believe, represent your character, if I'm not mistaken. I've not read all of the rules. They did put the game manual online, but I've not actually read through it, but I think you play as like one of these masks, and you move around the board. It's kind of like a dream fantasy horror kind of thing. I'm having a hell of a trouble getting this off. Again, bear with me. Okay, so you've got these push-out masks here, and on the back it's got various rules stuff. You've got more, and on the back same kind of thing. So let's have a look. Actually, these I think might be the player character pieces. These larger ones. They're on very thick cardboard. Actually, I don't know if you can really pick up how thick that is, but really high quality stuff, and really high quality artwork as well on these. Especially that one, I really like that. Is that the last one? No, we've got 2 boards of whatever these tokens are. They've all got numbers on the back. These are probably what correspond to that book, I would have thought. Okay, so that's all the push out stuff. We will move that over here. Okay, now the rest of the box, we have like a whole bunch of miniatures and stuff like that. There's still a hell of a lot in here, it really is. Got 2 envelopes. Don't know what they're for, but I'm sure they play a part. Okay, so that just comes out, and even the plastic packaging has got like Etherfields logo on it. That's really nice attention to detail there. Right, so pop me there. I'm probably going to have to like rewatch this video to see how to get everything back in. It's probably going to take a while to get it back in. Okay, there is wow. Okay, we are. Yeah, I'm going to leave the really cool stuff till last because I've just seen a bunch of really cool stuff. I'm going to leave them till last. So we've got various game pieces. They're nice, little blue crystally things. Let's get all of those out actually. We have red counter things, yellow, blue, I've already shown you that, red and green, white and clear, and some dice with different directions. We have a bunch of plastic bags, I guess, to put all the push out components in. There is probably a good 1,000 or so cards in here. I don't know what this is. Let's open this up. Okay, I'm not entirely sure. These all seem to be more or less the same, just with like slightly different coloured tops. And they've got the same on the front as they have on the back. There are like so many components here that it really is probably going to be quite a complicated game to set up and play. I'm sure after a couple games it'll become like second nature, but probably have to play it with the rulebook open in front of me first couple of times. So I'm not actually going to open all of these card packs because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 card packs in here. And that's rather a lot. So the first few seem to be kind of like game tile kind of things, I guess. Nothing on the back. Oh, like monster cards and stuff. Again, I'm not going to open all these because we're going to be here all day. It says slumber on the back. So these all look like they have different uses as well. So as well as having kind of like 20 odd card packs, they're probably 20 different kinds of cards that all come into play. Hard work in the Dreams Factory, that says. Dreadful Spiders. And yeah, you get the picture. Just more of these kind of things. So that's them, and we have a load more cards over here. So we have a deck that just says Etherfields on it, same back and front. So I guess smaller versions of those like square cards that we had. It says, do not open this deck until you unlock the secret mode. So we'll leave that as it is. Oh, another one. There's 3 of them, and they're all kind of like marked with numbers. So 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, we don't want to open them yet. Oh, and there's a 4th one as well. So those won't come into play like on probably on the first couple of playthroughs. So we have most of the rest of the ones are this big. So I'm going to show you like the size of that from the side, and yeah, they are all like that big. So you've got that one. I'm not going to go into too much detail. If I get the reflection off these cards, that'd be awesome. I'm just going to show you like top one from each one. Because again, like I said, not opening all these, but they are all the same size. And I don't know if these are all the same kind of cards. I mean, some of them say influence on the back, some of them say wisdom on the back, so I guess they are all kind of different. It says fate on the back. Shopping. And another shopping, and it says no more. That's creepy. It won't focus, but take my word for it, that's really creepy. Right, so we're going to put all those back in. So, like I said, there's got to be at least 1,000 odd cards in here, which is, like I said, complicated game by the looks of it. So all we've got left is the really cool stuff. So I don't quite know how I'm going to show some of these off because it's going to be difficult. Okay, I've got the miniatures. That is one pack of them. Again, the plastic's got an Etherfields logo on the front, and I'll take that off so that you can properly see. Just gonna be careful not to let any drop out. So these are all resin models, very highly detailed. There was an extra amount that you could pay to get what is called as a sun drop effect put on the models. It's basically kind of like a shading thing put on the models. But my personal thoughts were, you know, I'm probably gonna attempt to paint these myself. So we are going. I didn't want to pay the extra for like the sun drop thing. I'm just going to get you like one of these out just so you can see the detail on it. It's going to be real difficult to show. Can't really see the detail if it doesn't want to focus, but trust me, they are very nice. They are very nice, and they're all like different kinds of monsters and stuff like that. This one's cool. Just like a little head. Oh, that one does want to focus. Yeah. And all weirdness. Stuff that looks like it's come directly out of Bloodborne or something. Yeah, these are all really cool. So that is one lot of miniatures. And the rest, if I can get this back on. Pop you over there. I'm just going to have to hold up the box for this. Probably a bit hard to see, but we have a bunch more larger miniatures in there. So I'm going to try and see if I can get the big one out, because this is a gorgeous looking model. Wow. That is really something special. This is like a huge, absolutely huge, very detailed model there. That is absolutely fantastic. Really is going to carefully put that back in. How do you go in? Like that. Okay. If I can put you in straight. I saw how it came out. I can't see how it went back. How it goes back in. Yeah, I think that's right. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Let's get this one out. If it'll stop focusing on my face for a second, my face isn't in the shot. You've got this dude, this blindfolded dude. No, you don't want to focus on that either. Okay. This is, you may have noticed from a few videos, this isn't a very particularly good webcam. And I can't actually afford like a proper digital video camera. So it's gonna just have to do. And you've got a couple more. I'm gonna see if there's anything under this. There isn't. No. Okay. So yeah, that is everything in that box. I'm going to attempt to try and get everything back in now. So I paid £75 for the core box, and that included all additional stretch goals as well. And the amount of stretch goals that they actually had was enormous, like absolutely enormous amount of stretch goals. I was really surprised with the amount that I was getting for £75. I can't remember what the shipping was. The shipping was probably about 15-20 odd, something like that. Try and get this back in. It's the cards that are stopping it going in. It came out, so it's got to go back in. Right. And then try and get everything back in here. So yeah, even though it's taken like a rather long time to come, it is still, you know, something I'm really, really pleased with, and I'm really happy that I backed, because as you can see, like the amount of stuff that you get for that money is amazing. Amazing amount of stuff you get for that money. It does actually seem to be a little bit taller than when I first opened it, so I don't think I've put everything in exactly right, but because the lid doesn't want to go on fully, but I can sort that out later on. So let's put you down. So yeah, that is part one of my Etherfields Kickstarter pledge. I don't know when I'm going to get time to actually learn to play that, because it does look super, super complicated. And I say I want to paint all the miniatures. I said that about the Resident Evil 2 board game that I got like over a year ago. I've still only painted one. So it's just getting around to like doing all this kind of stuff. But like I said, glad I got it. There is no way that the retail version of that is going to be anywhere near £75 for all of that. So I got a really, really good deal there. And it just looks right up my alley. I love like fantasy horror kind of stuff. So yeah, it was a no-brainer for me. And I'm glad it came last year rather than this year, because I probably couldn't afford it at the minute. But I can afford it like a year ago. So yeah, that was Etherfields by Awaken Realms. You can still get this as a late pledge, I believe, if you go over to Kickstarter. And it may still be available for $75. I'm not entirely sure. But have a look if you are interested in that, and you may still be able to get it for that price. But that will be it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, please click like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time.